So Universal Studios just teased the next announcement for Halloween Horror Nights. Hopefully they have another HHN display.
How are you enjoying the weather, Mr. Tape?
In the future.
I really am totally obsessed with doing this makeup.
Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios Florida. It's time for another Halloween Horror Nights 2026 update. So today is Monday, so I want to see what the teams worked on this weekend. We got construction updates from HHN Hollywood. We got updates about what's going on with the Resident Evil experience out in Horror Unleashed. So on that note, it's time to talk about the Halloween Horror Nights shirt of the day. We're here about the HHN 2019, where we had us. So we had this design on the front, on the sleeve it said HHN 2019, and then on the back it says watch yourself. So on that note, let's roll the commercial. Okay, welcome back. Let's head in. When I was driving over, on the radio, they were like, it's gonna feel like it's 109 today. It blows my mind that people vacation during July and August in Orlando. We've made it back into the park. I had a really good weekend. Came to the bathroom, got some stuff done.
All the crowds are waiting to go to Minions. They got the rope up, blocking the crowds. I didn't really get here at 10. I got here at 9:45 today, so that's why we can't fully go through the park yet.
Right, so while we wait, I know you guys have been waiting all weekend for a little Murdy update. So on that note, there's John Murdy right there. John! So John tweeted out this: my daughter made me hook up with Pennywise. Let's play the clip.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I love doing this makeup. I can't stop thinking about it, day and night. I really am totally obsessed with doing this makeup.
Oh my god.
I would like nothing more.
Hopefully one day Pennywise will grace us at HHN. John says he's gonna be too busy doing my makeup. Please drop a pic of the John Murdy me. I need him on my island. Stat. There's a little John Murdy. John, I have a question. Did you travel for a house treatment this year? John says no.
It's the running of the bulls now. I had nothing new with the truss over here. All the lights are looking the exact same. All right, let's pop into the Spielberg Summer Blockbuster Tribute Store. They have a new Disclosure Day shirt we gotta go see. So now that I've seen the film, and now I've seen the props here, they really don't excite me at all. I guess the backpack, maybe? So $30 for the new shirt. We deserve to know how bad this film was? Yes, you guys do deserve to know. And then on the back, you had the Disclosure Day name and then what's on all the posters. Okay, I wasn't crazy. So over here by Mel's, remember we were like, oh, the lights are bluish purple and orange. Now they're back to looking normal. Why were they changed? Gotta head over here and get our Backlot Club XP. Now, big news out in Hollywood, there was an update on the app.
So it got updated on the app. There's gonna be the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift Quest. So it looks like there's 6 different scavenger hunt items to scan inside the queue, and then you'll unlock some different rewards and XP.
It is time for the grand finale, the final display to go over. It's an HHN one that they had. It is time for the grand finale of all the different coverage inside here. So the last section is all about Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. They got Jack and the caretaker here. Let's read what they have to say over here. For over 30 years, in the months leading up to Halloween, Universal Studios has transformed their daytime park into Halloween Horror Nights. Jack the Clown has been a staple and fan favorite of the annual event since the year 2000. His appearances usually coincide with anniversary years. As he serves as an iconic master of ceremonies, he has appeared in 3 different forms in shows, streets, and haunted houses, and all have felt his egomaniacal influence over the decade. His following is strong, and some of his followers refer to themselves as Jack's Maniacs. Then there's another little thing over here. Each Halloween Horror Night starts with an overall theme and master of ceremonies. Displayed here are just a few of the terrifying characters you will encounter.
So that is all the displays inside the horror makeup show. Hopefully they have another HHN display in the lobby when they refurb it. It sounded like it's gonna be drastically different inside. I don't think any of the exhibits are gonna stay, but hopefully they continue the HHN exhibit in there in some fashion.
It looks like they have some new crepes. They have a carnitas one, an impossible meat with some secret sauce, key lime pie, and strawberry hazelnut. This one looks new, and I don't remember the impossible meat one. If you're a fan of the crepes, they got some new stuff for you. But will there be some new stuff in the scare zone? Let's hope. Oh, what do we have here? All right, so next to the light, they got the box. They got the box waiting to have the cords plugged into it. So they'll have the cords from there being plugged into the box. But the box has been installed, so hopefully by the end of the week, we get some cord plugins. Then nothing over here. This box here has been here for a while. Maybe they'll just plug the lights into that, but that one's been here for a long time. Let's see if there's anything happening over here. So again, like over here, the lights will probably be plugged in to the box right there. What is Doc doing right now?
Good morning.
Good morning, Doc.
See you were here early.
What'd you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend?
Yeah, anything cool with Einstein?
I went traveling internationally in a different time continuum.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Where'd you go?
I went to Bedford,
Oh.
England.
Okay. Yes.
You know what's
Wow.
going there, right?
Something, yeah.
What do you mean something?
I don't know. You're just hanging out there for no reason, right? There's nothing coming, right?
Of course, Universal Studios is coming there in the future.
All right, time to go check on the sprung tent, see what's going on. But we do have the fence in the way now, so we might not be able to see anything, but cross our fingers. I don't see anybody out today. Door's not open. Fence is finished. It is completely finished. And then nothing new with the truss over there. No new lights yet. Nothing being built. If the tent's back there. We have a lot that still needs to be announced coming up. So hopefully this week we get an announcement. Now we do have some clues about what could potentially be happening next. So if you didn't know, the tents represent the house that was announced. So first off, we had Sinners announced. If you look at the poster, that's the main color scheme of the main Sinners poster. Again, John talked about that tweet where there's always kind of 3 main IPs. That's why there's 3 main tents here to be announced first. Then the next house that was announced was Stranger Things. They changed the color slightly, but the main accents are gonna be black and red, and that's the main color scheme for the Stranger Things poster. Now there's one off to the right that's white and black. What Heavily Rumored IP has that same aesthetic? Pinhead from Hellraiser. So my theory is Hellraiser is the next house to be announced based on the color scheme of the tents.
Nothing new with the truss back here. You can hear them working again. They changed up the facade at all? It looks a little different. See, that's all like opened up. We've seen this, all the truss, all the lighting, all the speakers. But it looks like they might be doing something different on the stage, like actually making a new facade on the stage. All right, so back to Horror Unleashed with the Resident Evil experience. It's still kind of in soft opening. They have not officially announced it. I think by this weekend, it should be officially announced. They don't have the official merch there yet for the event. That should probably be coming when it officially starts, I think, this week. I wanna go, I'm trying to plan out the trip, and this is really what Horror Unleashed needed. It needed kind of a shot of adrenaline into it, because it was just kind of like fading. And it's been almost a year now, so they needed a kind of a strong IP to bring people in, and it sounds like they're really accomplishing what they kind of set out to do a year ago. So Stitch Kingdom updated us with some of the different offerings. There's a food option called Chop Above and Biohazard Elixir, so a specialty cocktail with special food. I like the little umbrella on the sandwich. Then there's gonna be the Brain Freeze drink. And then the damn zombies got loose again. This is like the little show moment that they do when they go on set. It's actually really cool. We got some updates with Club Gourd over here.
We got the little stages.
All right, so the truss popped up here on Friday, and also the cables, right? But now this has popped up, the little stage. If you remember, the performers would walk up here, do their little dance. So when you're exiting fast and you look over here, they're gonna have a stage right here again. The same setup as last year, but a performer could be dancing right there. Same thing over here, performer could be dancing over here. And they've also added the stage where the DJ was. Then you have another stage over here. So the performer will walk up there. It is chained off right now. Looks like it's like under arrest. It's like handcuffs or something on the stairwell. They'll have the DJ up there. So exciting changes for the heavily rumored return of Club Whore. That's what it looks like with all the stages. This would not be for 4th of July because they wouldn't have those stages there. This would be for HHN. So we'll just have to wait and see when they start adding details if the rumors are true. Now I'm guessing the Jaws stuff will probably be here through the end of August. If you're visiting July or August, they should still have all the special offerings and photo ops, which then will be taken away for then, you know, HHN popping up. I think they're digging up the pavement over there. It's a tight squeeze, but hopefully they're finished with this soon.
So we can like get this whole area back because right now they can't do any Easter eggs for Boris's office. There should have been more stuff happening, but I don't think they could even get in now.
This is all we need. Just give us back this little sliver. See if there's anything new happening with the construction back here.
All right, it's still plugging in the hole for the Ghostbusters firehouse where the coaster came through. You can see them working on the track right there. They got the lift. It's nice to have another attraction kind of being built inside the park because it's always fun to kind of like watch it being built, because like Velocicoaster is so much fun watching that being built. And then we just had Epic where we could only see what Buy Reconstruct was posting, but now since we're like it's in the middle of the park, we can see what's going on. Now speaking about Buy Reconstruct, he had some new updates about what's going on inside the park. Over at Epic Universe, here's the aerial video of construction of the multi-purpose or event building in Epic Universe. Okay, and then also Buy Reconstruct posted this aerial video of demolition in Islands Adventure. Only a few deep pool walls remain in the Simbad theater site. Pool was for high diving and other water stunts. The Trident was collapsed several days ago. Poseidon's Fury, a few pieces remain. Demolition of Plaza continues.
How are you enjoying the weather, Mr. Tape? Are you having a good day?
All right, so then in Hollywood, you know, Five Fires has been going there like every other day. We got some updates about what's going on with the facades for those houses. So Five Fires tweeted out this. We can see some of the Egyptian artifacts still in the holding area. It looks like they might have painted them. So they're switching it up a little bit. We can see a better shot of the Curious George Lot tent. Looks like they painted the facade black. And then we got the truss outside. And then interesting Jurassic World Q HHN construction update. So they've distressed all the stonework, and it looks like they've covered up the name of whatever we're gonna be entering into. You can see it kind of like tarped up over the center. And then could be anything. Again, this is the heavily rumored Killer Clown's house. They're putting some foliage on the trees.
All the trusses are dressed up with their 4th of July overlay. Now these are only for 4th of July. These will be removed. These will not be here for HHN. But they have lights, no bulbs yet, but going truss to truss to truss. The stage is looking good. So they have a massive kind of dance party. Characters are running around and dancing with people, but that's what these are set up for. Then the same thing over here with this truss. Decorations down there. The cords with no bulbs in it yet goes all the way up there. So it literally just goes lights this way, and then it continues to like the booth here. Then it continues all along the truss, but just for 4th of July, not for HHN. And then nothing new with any of the lights over here. Oh no, the poor minion. Looks like he's being like tongued or something. Looks like a giant fruit roll-up is grabbing onto him. Inflatable is down. The monster has been defeated by the minion. He's just covered up now. He's just being licked. On the t-shirt wall, we did get some new shirts. These are 2 for $50. Thing 1 and Thing 2s. You have a 4th of July special shirt. And then You Could Be Happy Here. Universal Studios 1982. You have E.T. and Elliot on the bike. And then Summer Hustle with a little minion relaxing. All right, we're off the City Walk now. Let's see how the Fast Coaster looks from the City Walk angle. Oh yeah, we got some more track. It's almost connected. Okay, so this piece of track just popped up. Last time we were here, this popped up, but there's one more piece that needs to go there to connect. Look how crazy this is looking. You'll come in there, go around. We still need the top of the spike. But yeah, every day there's a new piece that pops up. Oh my gosh. There's a piece just right there waiting to be installed. That's got kind of a twist to it. So is that the top of the spike? Or is that gonna be twisting right there? We'll find out probably tomorrow. All right, so I did see some movies this past weekend. All right, so first off, Toy Story, what are we? Toy Story 5 now. I know there's a 6th one coming, but I enjoyed it. Not a bad Toy Story film. It's crazy to see the level of animation that's in it, because it feels like a live action movie. Like when you look at the fabrics and the details on everything, it looks like it's photorealistic. So the animators at Pixar did an incredible job with the animation. Story's fun. I really enjoyed Conan O'Brien's new character. A lot of really fun moments with the new toys that pop up, but I'm gonna do a 7.5. It's not as good as the original trilogy. I think it's better than 4. Forky does get some proper screen time in Toy Story 5, so I appreciated that. Then we saw the new Jackass film. If you grew up in the 90s, MTV and Jackass was a big part of your kind of like middle school kind of childhood, right? So I've seen every episode, every movie, every .5, everything. So I was really excited for this final film, but I was kind of disappointed. About half of it is reused footage, half of it is new footage. I felt like with it being their final film, they should have done more new footage and had a couple little like throwback clips, because they do a really good job of like the montages at the end and stuff in the movies. But I'm gonna do a 7 out of 10 on the Jackass film. It was good, but all the other movies are far superior because it's like all new footage. Hi, Mr. Minion. Don't look all suspicious. I did pre-order my tickets to go see the new Minions movie. I'll be seeing that next week. But let's go back to the office and get into the AC.
Okay guys, we're back in the office. So Universal Studios just teased the next announcement for Halloween Horror Nights. So let's show that off real quick. So yeah, when you guys are watching this, I'll be in the park filming whatever announcement is about to happen. But there will be another HHN update coming out tomorrow. So on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
I love the family!
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and Halloween Horror Nights around the country. I love you all. And I'll see y'all very soon.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Hey, no, no, hey, no.
Little bottle opener right there.